$5,000 stimulus check, guys. This Forbes article titled $5,000 Trump Proposal to Get Money Now from Social Security, essentially wanting to give everyone $5,000, which comes out of their Social Security down the road once they qualify for it. Before I get into it, guys, please like the video if you like it, please subscribe, and thanks for watching. With the U.S. economy diving into a recession thanks in part to the coronavirus, President Donald Trump is looking for ways to stimulate the economy. One of his recent proposals calls for allowing people to claim some of their future Social Security benefits now. For the tens of millions of Americans who are currently unemployed, that money may seem like a godsend, but the long-term costs may weigh heavily on your retirement security. If you were lucky enough to receive the original $1,200 stimulus check, that money is likely long gone. While the Democratic-led House of Representatives passed an additional $3 trillion coronavirus relief package on May 15th, I expect some pushback trying to get this passed through the Republican-led Senate. One proposal from Trump White House would let Americans take a $5,000 loan against their future Social Security benefits. Again, it would not be a handout. You would be taking a loan that would be paid back when you eventually claim Social Security benefits. Currently, the earliest you can begin receiving Social Security retirement is at the age of 62. The $5,000 stimulus payment would be set up as a loan. The federal government would set an interest rate on your loan that would, in essence, help reimburse the Social Security Trust Fund for the money you received. You would not have to repay the money until you began claiming Social Security, which would be as late as age 70. Once you claim Social Security, your entire benefit would go towards paying back the loan until it was paid in full. From there, you would receive your regular Social Security benefit based on your age and work history. Can you afford to take a loan against Social Security? A $5,000 check that you don't have to pay back for years or even decades? That would likely be too hard for Americans to pass up during the best of times. Throw in the fact that tens of millions of Americans are unemployed at the moment and millions are more underemployed or have seen their incomes drop, any seemingly quote-unquote free money would probably be too hard to pass up for many. As a financial planner, I need to share a few thoughts about how bad that could be for your standard of living. The average Social Security check is just $1,500 per month in 2020, with millions of retirees needing every single penny of benefits they can get. Additionally, more than half of American workers will likely need to retire earlier than expected for reasons beyond their direct control. Think about health issues, family issues, or an unexpected job loss. With a reported 50% of more Americans having absolutely nothing saved for retirement, even with the coronavirus, there will be a wave of Americans falling into poverty as they age. Sorry, even without the coronavirus. My biggest concern about this Trump proposal is that people will take this $5,000 loan and then be forced into retirement earlier than they expected. In that case, those individuals would not only end up with a smaller benefit, they would also likely have several months of not having any money coming in at all from Social Security as they pay back the loan. The Social Security loan could be cheaper than other options. The counterargument to this, in favor of taking a loan as proposed by Trump, would be if you are trying to pay off other high interest rate debt. The loan from Social Security would likely come with a better rate than most credit card debt, perhaps even some car loans or student loan debt. It is unclear if you would be able to repay the loan at some point in the future. If you are able to repay the loan and it comes with a lower interest rate than some of your debt, it could be beneficial to take the loan, while taking the necessary steps to get your more expensive debt paid off as quickly as possible. How much would you have to pay back from a Social Security loan? How much you will eventually owe will depend on the interest rate set by the government, your age when you took the loan, as well as when you ultimately claim Social Security. Here's what you would owe if you took $5,000 today, assuming a 4.53% interest rate, which happens to be the federally subsidized rate for student loans in 2020. So if you claim Social Security in 10 years from now, you'll end up paying back $7,700. If you claim it in 20 years, you'll end up paying back to over $12,000. If you claim it in 30 years, you'll end up paying almost $19,000 on that original $5,000 loan. God, that's so crazy. While the dollars owed may not seem like that big of a deal, they could mean several months without Social Security income once you enter retirement. For those who are well prepared to maintain their standard of living in retirement, that likely will not matter much. When talking about people in the greatest need, that could be devastating to your golden years. I am talking about at least 50% of the US population here. Wow. All right. My personal thoughts, if they do it, it's got to be 0% interest. It's got to be a $5,000, pay it back, pull it out of your Social Security down the road, or you can't do it at all. I mean, to take a $5,000 loan from yourself, if you're 30 years old, you're going to end up paying back about $20,000. That's crazy. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Please leave the comments below. Please like the video if you liked it. It's going to be interesting to see if this gains any steam. It seems like right now the Republicans are thinking about their counter offer, per se, or what adjustments they'd make to the Democrats' proposal of the HEROES Act. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. They're going to be out of office for about a week and a half to 2 weeks. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and have a good day.